Che okujeto ani ti ho se korachi na ukokọhwe akwa na ne bo se Tesla Sam George ne bo ti se Tesla car na wo hwe asa nkofo nyina na wo hwe se ne wo mo kire ai we need to declare a state of emergency. Yen declare state of emergency. And state of emergency. Yen declare na ayese and afraid ye kokobusa wo mo general chairman we say hwan ya. O si there we cannot declare hwan. Now no do Mahama ko share press na sana ye ginama declare state of emergency. Over nan one na dwome wa hanoma na akwa bi post video bi make ya excavator na sunlight me say akwa no wo twa ya wo se there bi mabre mesre mu adeni tu ntwa da ene free no wan ba no enti no me de me ko ene o kate no excavator na e ko hian pa cha e besne enti ba bi ate no mesre wo da ena ho tewaso wuti kururiye tu da na free wa yi wo free wa yi go the free from wo fa asante achem mesre wo da na wuti kurududu Mr. Somirikam, Ebika Uria, Obesi, a excavator, na pine, Nane, what watching baby, now when you're no Banamoko, send ya didn't see us online, ye baby Mukurin in a guava, may mouth just 1 week. And she is also a to mean declare state of emergency. Now, John Mahama see a many a you or her on the between one among. Now, fake crowd, and the all day Baba Boom say,
I know volume, no, work at no.
Oh, yeah, sure. But your mama can not make it.
Check it won't because me metipa. No, me no meti.
Ain't if you're old, dear mammy. Ain't offer near betum cra, a chat to say. Ya register excavators, baby, our mokrano, or say annoying in a number. Ya the tracking device be abo excavator and one. Qua, na say, Uncle Jina baby to sepetem baby anya waduma ni ahwe no wawura nsuoma ebe signal wo montentem pepepepepepe ade ni 2 gallon say amomu de mika akwache wo mo enti digital move do Mahama mama ni kan come man wa na mama over don't talking point
enipa na muwim nipa ena muwim penifo na muwim yewo yele kota ni say ye nya nkrofo na excavator be betu car e dia oyini ye yare at the first place no ye who that influx of excavators no I don't know being betre ye de adequate potty intia such excavators e bakronu what I say Ghana force ye need that wa I was here to me bisa abai was abai to me be chere say oh excavators here by and now say minister for wine omo did that port no I was so much to me be catch and say excavators and one see akotwa excavators number nobody is saying anything not just say ti boni e wo ho not just say nya de pa e no mudi ba be ye wo kronim say ya de pan ye di be ye okrom I was saying penifo ti me ka say ya kra excavators 20 ye de ba be ye kwan uko Kumasi Accra road ye de say ne ba kwa kosi ase but nobody has come out to tell us the reason for the import of the excavators and na ye titi ho and na ye kasa adentina obi anya response na ye journalist no kra mo hefa
me pa cha we de nyese me twa no fa wani hwe ade na afi ye ntoa ya bra boss wa mesre wa hwe na me de kira wo ha no mesre wo
let me call you then obi anka so nchire for sorry no almost stop it sancrofe no mu gwa omo e was say kroma for ne dey na mo kwan so no na mo stop it a driver for yi na mo bo omo na mo jesi ho no e was say Ghana for because you know what at the end of the day no Ghana ni no na intimi import nsuo the common citizen no want me important so empenifo ehye ne amayase ese mo nsase ese na ohene me dem me ka me say me dem info bia me metu nsuo na nse me hu say yekita omo filtering machines wo hono me metimi agi filter machine bi as me nka because timemufo nankasa ene ato ense kan ya mamo ena mudi twitwa mo ho ena ye mode ena motim timemufo no why ba na kokra excavator empedifo na enti sentimemufo no amfa omo ho adwen no mo so rengira ho se ebedru bremu no ye ntimi nkran so no ye yare a ye nya ayaresa sika na omo afọ musa omo nya ho hwe ade Mahama before beba na say no wo mu no say eno na bo akro ntenya ade obe stop it why say you wo kro impenifo wo ho na ye say so no mu ntimi stop it which means say omo no omo ye enti ye ntimemfo no ye na wo say ye ya crab bills ya whatever e hye ye nsem
ye de ye hye nsem
ye dey celebrate yensam because ye no ye ntimi ko important
na me ba wo bay wo de celebrate yensam ti no wo ku galamsey tie wo bay ma me tie no.
Good afternoon guys. Ewe de mu he media we so a
ye dey minya ka me ko schools no ma gua omo me kwa akwala ye omo na social media ye ka akwasa ade
uju hu di so yesin with sham ha comment section the number the better argue radio guys and so ya go and any brisome or you single to be a single in
why I say wow
that's why you single shall me have the number let me send the number and the bedside you bye bye
eno ano no nti we
I say wow na wo ba na ogoye say na mfa so ba so say wow I say wow we
wo si ye mfa ye hyebrehye ye nsem fight galamsey wa pie wo gina galamsey kobo yi mu wo so wo be ha den mrs aden
oh ni sad o sad pa sad na ubo hu say obi say na ye de na betu na same social media na me hu say baba we bi ye obi em say be ma bi akofa no e na ode ne aba social media we twa ne to a genital wax me say me ra hu ye mi su ye na fe de me hwe video ni say me pese me bu ababa wa no say metumi de na ko hospital na metu ya ba hwe okwase ono obekwa koye say ne de na aba na ye mobo ye koye a enko ye ba emba ye kwa enko eba emba wu nkola no omo na another make bibi say ohene tama ye ko school no we de mani mu asabo mo ko ss system no mani mu no disrespect to you but ye tama ye ko school no ho na ye impenifo me ko form 1 impenifo you dare not ss fo ya ye se so mo baye enkola omo ni mu hwi omo bu hwi they don't know anything sa SS system no eno na ye we o ye time no na uni kwan crap away because u school no u seniors no are checking you u teachers are checking you u house mistress is checking you u ba bontin so u ma me check you but se no SS no bi an check you because omo no mu bo ade ye wo lower 6 omo ba ye no na ye wo prefect no omo si omo so omo pese omo ye wo ho no omo pese omo so omo yo omo ade omo ade SS system no I will see you go back to the old system now a level now that was discipline was see school system no discipline ni ho hine en emu nkwala na yes ade ukoka e ka say sata no social media ni ho and so things like this were not happening Who ba na wotiti mo remu de niko square na say because empenifo no are disappointed here and mama for no are disappointed here enti kwa enko uba emba ohene
mama enko asidu ahwe mama John Mahama on declare state of emergency was gone
ohene te se nia na ye ka no omo ba ye omo be yi MPP nkofo me anyem bia mpese me bisa se airport ho no me say airport port ho no omu yiye NDC fo no fi ho no omu de NDC fo ko share wa na say the same group of people work port na tania menyi
wonnim changes ya ne niam akeka wo mo ho anya asem keto akora
ayo enti no e dey been difference na wo say NDC no ba say wo ba no abesesa niam because time na MPP te so ni esi galamsey yewu eni etisi krom yewu NDC say omo ba be ye hu bibi ba Mahama catch ray and say ontimi nya ho hwe eno nene wasa beka say eno na man nkofo adwuma entimi bisa say mbayi Ibrahim Trolley eden no ye different ono no na saase no ensenso na manfo enye adwuma wo hoye ama nkofo ekọ ma watimi abie ne borders class obi ambeti den no ye different enti say ye be say ye nsuo ni asa ya saase ye nye aduane papa ndi ni ye nye nsuo papa no na wo aban wote wo say eye okay say ye nye nsuo no eye okay say ye nya aduane ye be important ye ntu na sika na ye benya ye nsan fa nkonkosa enfanko cry nnuane ni asade asaye ho yare yanso hospital ye ni papa enti nyansa ben ne wo mu se eno na ye adwuma e wo se nkofo ye yensio se yasase se wo se eno ni adwuma che se hine wodwi ho a wuti be pa wontimi you can't understand what is happening adenti na asase no ye preserve asase and nede bia meka China is feeding the world. China, even Gary. China is feeding the world. And no now China ye penny. And no now China a lady. Because Adriani Biani Bibia efi China. So why can't we take that strategy? Now buying one CC factories, near processing, near farm, near processing your raw materials, near Jumamba Cronimu, na sasina yes and young preserving. Like it doesn't even make sense. Yensio se woso woni hwe ye na no ana adwuma e wo ho for real ena timemufo na tama MP piti so na omo ka no mo yi ena omo nke biom omo wo himfa because enye MP before nkwa na enu nsuo no NDC fo nso benum bi asase na yenye aduane wo so no asase na enye NDC fo MP fo nkwa de enti say NDC for na good port ho na say excavators ba everything bia mo ba be ka che ayi say bronye ya chini say social media no be kan and no metimi ate akwachi no enti omonte say enhu say yes excavators ba kuro ni mo na mo ma be kan che ade potent excavators no ba kuro ni mo
yeah wo bi say me yi wa no some months ago, I think it's about 4 months ago, cry. Na Papa the better son che or the same Mahama or say 1 woman crack excavator nam quas, yes, bear jama 70 excavators. Ya cry no and I'm quite sober. I almost say jama 170. Ya cry no nam quas wherever. And no, and ya baby, almost easy. Say a crack excavator the bagana no, ya bra. Yes, see, I know pine. And so never, and I for friend about yes, and you know. And you no kind of what gananum.
Timamufona just say, me who video be means me won't almost in Nepal. Minima the Pomoye say demonstration.
Demonstration that I won't pay for no. A master wedding, I say the helicopter and the swam, Ahuma, at the saw board, the business, our Mugu board, and also at the apano on the other was no, and the young master near do Mujinas and the Pedao, and this uncle, yes, you are more inside. We got no make a guy to dine.
Ain't Ghana 40 memufono. Ghana 40 memufono. Nancy me who ye. Na emema ewo gan ya na yem edru nkwase asem a omubebuchu no mwedi echi na moti kro ni mu munsuo se montimi fam ho together the say ne esiedu eken na mon stop driver na okita or driving excavator no onu kwa na tim we are not calling for violence but I've been afno ye it has to stop. Because yen timi ntonsio no yen timi nko hospital or America enko hospital or London omo yesa omo de excavator sipa na omo de yesa niame omo mutimi fu plane ko ekoso omo ho yare omo timi kran nsuo fi abrochire ba omo timi ayesa na omo asa bie stores and omo twe niama fi China begum eton mamo enti wo a wo kwatena excavator neti no akotutu amena ni mu no asen so chese ohine media I don't know yanso ye de no no a Ghana for yansu ye die no no a yempa de pa yansu ye die no no insio se wo nya insio no wonjuma ani ho wontime nchina ho enka nchira ban ne se asase na wo se no no mayamfa bi ebro wo ko ebretimi ye niama bebre mayamfa bi beans timi ye niama bebre yamfa bi brode timi ye niama bebre ni yam building processing factories tomatoes kwa no bi e dey picture ne man aden inti ye de yanka nipa ne ho aden yanka ho bia na oyene mitikura ya pai me
yanko fa hoy wafa mene wo ka say excavate or the saying galamsey no ho asem no baby akwa koduru na ne ehu wo mu no Ghana Water Company at the about to just say the 58% tariffs at the top of my man so and he wo na utia 10 Ghana cedis no when he says he say o baba be tuya be 16 Ghana cedis 16 to 17 Ghana cedis ya ye de baba be ka ho amount adentia ensuo na wo mo edane so edemani pa say nye ensuo bi mo say de ateche ene ye dane so mani panom na wo machine so ntumi ateche no instead of nsuo no we dey nsuo we dey mu odudodo enti ese ye di bika ho nka ye betumi ewurawura tariffs ahodo ye dey ba ebi di 280 something% from electricity ni ade be say dey ye ka galamsey na wo mo ntumi ensia no kwan no near Ghana Water Company so the abano enti I have this company here my or the saying krobi wa ma memmo mo de no so tew emeyanko Ghana Water Company Limited shuts down Kwanyako headworks as illegal mining in eastern region pollutes Ayensu River, leaving thousands in central region facing acute water shortage. Over. Be Mike and Mammy.
What do you mean, God?
With them.
That's right. About the Galamsey issue, I want to put this on record for all of us here to understand. Galamsey realistically is a national challenge, but politically has become a campaign message. Galamsey has become a threat to this nation, has become a pandemic. From a realistical point of view, it is a problem that needs to be tackled, that needs to be solved, and it can be solved within just a week. Asama making enyame na mede metiri mu kan ma menkyere mu bibi wa ha sei mpanifo se utumira na wa kyerɛsie so mubatima kan de go screen so Sam George say the man who is paid to be president has the power to end Galamsey in a week. Tio, Sam George Sam George Kasem was September 2024. So we are in September, exactly 1 year ago. Or see, the man who is paid to be president has the power to end Galamsey in a week if he wants. Go to Joy News, September 2024. Or say the man who is paid to be president can end Galamsey if he wants within a week. I am putting this on record, say Ibrahim Traore can use just 3 days to stop Galamsey. Should he be the leader of this country, Ibrahim Traore can use just a day to stop Galamsey. Not even 3 days. He will use a day to stop Galamsey. But the reality is, Galamsey has become a campaign message. When you are in opposition, you benefit from it. When you are in power, you benefit from it. Your politicians benefit from Galamsey both in power and in opposition. When they are in power, their party executives and their party sponsors are in charge of those concessions, are doing the Galamsey. They are the campaigns. So the beneficiary of the money to the party in power, they say, who are what power no? Who na ujije concessions? I hold site. I hold nyina. Edema o party executives almost sponsor a political party, no, who control the more. That is how you benefit when you are in power. The opposition also benefiting. Almost sooner concessions need be the year Juma because these two parties they eat hand in hand. But another major benefit in any say, Omo no be jina chire aye campaign aka chire oman for ne say muntu abanti omo moche power no na omo na eye galamsey ye de nye na eye omo na eye eti muntu abanti omo na wa benefit from say o kasa asam na chire wunti na watu abatia the ote power no and the ote kunyanso na watu abatia no na watu abamo no na ba power. So galamsey no both parties nyina na benefit. Both NPP omo benefited from galamsey. NDC also benefited from galamsey. That is why NDC is in power for the past 9 months. They can't stop galamsey. Because right now, their party executives and their party sponsors are in charge of various concessions. They are the campaigns today as I speak with you. Professor Ghanaian, we need this basic understanding about the problem we are all discussing. Even Ibrahim Traore, mining concessions are previous civilian government, Ediama Abrofo, Air France and Belgium's, our to the nation's mining our Burkina Faso. Within a week, and we'll catch them. Say, you know, be find the document, by the close of that meeting, no, and we'll seize your money now, Pam will be free Burkina mining. And we'll J all the concession and nationalize it, Abbey state mines. Galamsey, Mahama Kachiro say, we haven't exercised all our powers. And for that matter, we can't declare a state of emergency. The person Kachiro say, among for a boka party no for the past 8 years. Yen Yebeka, the reality going on in the country, yes, and I'm on pay us, but Yebeka. Ya IP address ni baby abeka baby nyira kire mo mo mefa yenko ye kura ya da fie twilight be abre mo ko hwe kakra mo fa ye ko hwe kakra dia Mahama person ka kire Ghana fo nyina ne say one sponsor party no for the past 8 years district constituency executives any executives omo mo ko gi bosia hodo e the sponsor party no one e wa brochira hodo a omo gi di sika hodo sponsor party na nei party ni wini o munyina di mirika ba obeties UK chapter ba obeties Ireland chapter ba obeties US chapter penifo ba abesha this particular sector of leaders abesha this particular minister abesha this particular MP o munyina ba ebeka kire mo se penifo you say ya twadi ya di bet dey na mo ye okay the quickest way or the quickest avenue to make money to capture or to make the money you use to sponsor us no mining no galamsey no the actual and the correct or the rightful mining ni dey ya member companies Newmont mo Obuase Anglo Gold mo ya member mo na mum the quickest way a wobetimi afa so ya tew kan say wonso bawura forest ni bi mu na wonso ko tew kan kakra o bawi a mo ma ye hu
na so offer and was saying so ekoti blue water gas.
Oh, Mamika Semitramo. 2 of my brothers in Ashanti region were part of NDC polling station executives. TME. 2 of my brothers were part of NDC polling agent. I'm not a polling agent or polling stations. Promise them on money say, "Mo make it sure say you back count to 1, you back count to 2. Kana mo be am faso. See we need power. Mo pesa mo kwa bruchi e be bo mo mako. Mo so mo pesa mo ya adwuma organ e be create new enwuma hodo ama mo so mo nya ba bia hyehyɛ. Eti water, blue water guard or that one was in sofa back. Me post one. Blue water guard, yellow water guard, green water guard. Job for the boys to get somewhere and get something at the end of the month.
Ava, I've quite 4 years here. One we be once in another Benny because
blue water guard, yellow water guard. Sankofori in a galamsey ni ba ko pebeti ni de omunyina do asko omunyina be wozu ni. It is an avenue for people and people for ba power omu di bibi ba a friend napko ekosi say omu so ba omu be create avenues sa. It is an avenue for people who supported or fought for the party to get somewhere to lodge or to get somewhere to get some monthly payment. Acha blue water guide, acha after 6-7 months, no. You just say to Kama Mwana Musu, you want money kakra, you be collapse blue water guide, you be collapse no. You be say no no you any more you don't pay the baby fa. E bi kwesi ka bekam, udo wa hobo so ma be so camera ka say blue water guide ne kwa comment check. Udo be ka so fire kan. Mark this bonnet date to o ma be so camera ka kire mo say blue water guide
for and date yes saying obia am hwe ni date freedom fighters kasa a prophecy mon day we so and date 13th September 2025 13th September I bought anajo 8 or Ghana na share program ya say about 9 e Ghana mon hwe so na edu hono ma of atwaso
NPP ba power o create NAPCO base ena me no ka say NAPCO for ni be o ma nya mo salary
wo mo edu o mo koye kwaye ko dua nua no ha no mo send message na me say wo yale wo bi ni wo ko ene ya ga be frɛ me manka
enti yen create avenue bi na yen fa boys e bo party no polling agent for ni bi kwasha no munya sika kakra NDD now afa na me beba me nkomo no so muntie bibi wa ha ma me yede aboa na nkasa ho nsuo na be no aboa ne nam no muntie bibi wa ha ma me muntie we wa ha ma me muntie we Mepacho onipa amukotie ne kasa ni dinie NDC Deputy General Secretary Mustafa Gbandi assure illegal miners of John Mahama support. NDC General Secretary Mustafa Gbandi. Now, me the Mustafa Gbandi the ene beso hana me the mako the next person. Konfanko na nkasa munye munti asema okan o ha sei. Munti.
Will I still give amnesty to people convicted for Galamsey? And my answer is yes. Because those who are in prison for Galamsey are not the actual perpetrators of Galamsey. The big kingpins are not in prison. Those who are in prison are the small boys that they employ to work on their Galamsey concessions. And so they are victims of circumstances. And so if we are coming with a new fight against Galamsey, let's start by giving them amnesty. Let's bring them out, reform them, and do the things that will make them not go and do what they've done again. If it's somebody must be in prison, it's those district chief executives and ministers and others who are doing the Galamsey, not the people they are employing.
Mepacho. So utie President Mahama no mukasa ni obobo omo ye Galamsey okrom hadi mutie ni yi. He mentioned those that are actively doing Galamsey in this country. Listen to this carefully. Mepacho.
Will I still give amnesty to people convicted for Galamsey? And my answer is yes. Because those who are in prison for Galamsey are not the actual perpetrators of Galamsey. The big kingpins are not in prison. Those who are in prison are the small boys that they employ to work on their Galamsey concessions. And so they are...
And to say almost a tax force, I catch a chairman for near the camera, see almost say arrest man for they are not those involved in Galamsey. Almost a tax force being in a Mungra which check Galamsey for the good man for so now what you say Abino is fighting Galamsey, it is a lie, it is a camouflage from President John Mahama's own mouth, not me. Mama me when you were he. So who say join news? Ya saw camera. NDC for better say yes. The government is ready to fight Galamsey. They are going after people. It is a lie. One more year go after them, no, are not the actual perpetrators of Galamsey. Listen to John Dramani Mahama's mouth.
What's in the baby? Yes, I am at the mammy.
Oh, Babo, more ye Galamsey, Nankasa Dean. The Pacho, me the Abuan Nankasa who's one and one and am, and Yamin now baby matam, me carry, me the Abuan who's one and one Casanam. Yanko.
Will I still give amnesty to people convicted for Galamsey? And my answer is yes. Because those who are in prison for Galamsey are not the actual perpetrators of Galamsey. The big kingpins are not in prison. Those who are in prison are the small boys that they employ to work on their Galamsey concessions. And so they are victims of circumstances. And so if we're coming with a new fight against Galamsey, let's start by giving them let's bring them out, reform them, and do the things that will make them not go and do what they've done again. If it's somebody must be in prison, it's those district chief executives and ministers and others who are doing the Galamsey, not the
NDC. Mpacho obubo omo ye Galamsey na nkasa di na NDC for na nkasa minim se executive no mo de kasa di bo mo ka na executive a o sa Mahama so ka executive
what kind was your executives
Mpacho he mentioned those that are actively doing Galamsey
district chief executives
Mpacho nyabuto
peace
go and do what they've done again. If it's somebody must be in prison, it's those district chief executives and ministers and others who are
and ministers. It's district chief executives and ministers. And this is not MPP is not in power. There is no district chief executive or MPP ni.
Ofa, that one to all amateur and all there.
Salome tell us oka.
What
Omega 3 is play it again. Me pa me that say. Yes say twene no oyo de wa obo na bi me da.
Will I still give amnesty to people convicted for Galamsey? And my answer is yes. Because those who are in prison for Galamsey are not the actual perpetrators of Galamsey. The big kingpins are not in prison. Those who are in prison are the small boys that they employ to work on their Galamsey concern.
And what the me know we are doing 100%. Boys no more site now mu tete chamfine so now mu tete excavator no so now mu di mirika di police for ne task force for egu omo so di mirika e de camera sisi so now mu twa kire Ghana for say fighting Galamsey no. They are not the actual perpetrators of Galamsey. Omo mu do say ne betima to excavator baako. Omo do say how many of them ne betima to excavator free outside aba. Omo ye Galamsey nankasa Esha office, here, district chief executives, ministers, because omo neji concession no, ono neji concession no in his name because his party is in power. No apewa wo into mining na wo ni mining no. Say enfa say me NDC ya ba power ne. Manya position be me minister bia. Meji concession na say me krom ba bia me free Galamsey koso ho no mo a. Me na say me wo power. Eti me na concession ni na me wo to me over it. Nyankasa menje da ni Galamsey ho idea bia ti me mepe Galamsey kempi na me ne na tena se week bia mo de $20,000 na beba week bia mo de $50,000 na beba no no so akofa small boys ono so akopa boys eti me de machines ne bre na no ne boys ne dia tiasi wu dem na mo ye adwuma asamba na se ye che na no afre me se boss yes ni o me so okay wu de nyabotere ma me 3 days no so afa phone chief ya me nkrofo oh sir oh nkrofo oh, when I say him and my news no block akana or munya hu de kakra after 2-3 days in message your mama or more. Also okay. No so friend nkwala no. Tale munya but chief be jadi bia mama mo. Die kwaso e. Se me ka we na so baba be che to ma. Me IP address me to so la ko be la be family. Bla be family. People don't know what is happening, what is going on in our country. These two parties, none of them is here to stop Galamsey. None of them is here to stop Galamsey. They are all benefiting from Galamsey. They are all benefiting from it. They are all eating. Today, NDC is in power, and Mahama is fumbling to stop to declare a state of emergency. Declare a state of emergency. Me pesa Ghana ni nyanti asese. Say aboda ma yegu o man ni mu a yetwa ye ho a ye ko ye ho. Ye ne bebre. And I know Ghana Water Company say or the 59% increment eba abeto me yen citizens na so. Because omu feed the omode air filter air so ni so no so ama ya no no. Ka omu bo no enye kaketwa because ensuo na eba no ateche kura emoha say this say pika ana omo so ne so eti fidie na omo de ye ne ka omo bo no e ka no is too much and for that matter I was say omo de e ka ne begu meme ne wumie no so whilst the problem lies in front of us, you better solve a problem. No, yeah, the whole canon, every young citizens. But citizens no and realize it. They are so. Omu mo chemienu, ana efa ko di ha, ana efa ko di ha, ana omu ko omu, ana omu twabo omu. But obetko santokwa nyina wie no. Bosome ne beso na ne bail beba no. Oh, nyanko pardon. Say no omo a anto aba man NDC and so omo ato aba man NDC. It's omo and they are not excluded. We are all going to pay. You can say for ID card bet let's also aba man NDC and for that matter you are not included. And I say you are excluded. Debbie, we are all going to suffer. To otwe bebre. Bofonso bebre. Ye nyina gu kwaye ni. Madam say
ye keka kwa achire ano no. Ye wie dwumade na mamo so maba mu a na mo pese mo ba mu nyina no. Mekọ abusuafo ama mo de o man no di se ma etwato aba. Ye nkomo ya bedi ye metena se 10 hours. Dabi ye ba kakra ebetunu ne aka. Wo mo a mo se o man no kra sa amre o ma dade chen mo koto aso asase no. Enye me a me pese ye na me betena meto so na mesisi mu nyina ye me ya dabi. Nti me kwa nuanom ho na yaje ni etwato. Uwie a wo so bra be kire wadwen na yenko intentimi ya mbacho asiedu sisters o asie ho mbacho brema na fa wano di se metwa to bra ba bia eledi nkomo no asie nie John Mahama ana se ne obekan bia
Oime peni ni Ghana bema ni Ghana ena nipa ni Ghana nyameka no because se nie ekosui nipa ti Ghana. No one who said this is a problem. This is a pandemic. This is even worse than your friend is saying. Idea by a COVID. Unye nsuo no. Unu nsuo awu. O hospital nye. Unye aduane ndi. Udi aduane awu. O hospital nye. Bema ni Ghana. Ana nipa ni Ghana na penny bi ni Ghana. It's what it is. Bama nipa ni Ghana oyine nipa ni Ghana
mon follow yes sister Emma me mesero ontumi mba camera mu because over 1000 a year why madam say some jemere no matie yanko the one talking point they won't be o mic na yanko
oyine chese timemufo no ohun wonni mu de obeka kire because who say yeah me who say em say wa block you delete obi pitch message wa
oh me de ne kwa dada one
ne pa ama corona be boa ye nyina
yes am ga sem de me yes am na bo ha kasa ma boni bia kra ma dome no kra dada
say ya yetina se na ye ka asem se ne be ya corona be ye na ye nyina ya benefit na ka oye ne me no wo de me tire me ka se me nko ga na bioma wa na be che me obi anti be nche me but say ye nyina ye betumi asan ko ye chi na ye nyina ya enjoy ekuro no enu ti na better ha kasa no enti so mo betina kuro ni mu ni ato excavator samamo na mu di asem nsuo a munni mu se ne mo betumi akra nsuo anoma na de to mo ohene ya ye bi ye nya medwuma na ya ye no ye betumi aka no enti obi antimi enfa Mahama unimu pefe omo se they say empenifo tenase etimi hu adenti because obi ansa she obi enu enti de be kwa no at the end of the day no timemufo no na be bre na timemufo no so na be ta ha na ye kasa omo yeye enti kosi ankosi koda hene
ano kwamo mienka na awodi nipa pina ekwa tete mu pao amani pampempema wale agu odia sampa spiritual and herbal center awo wo mo yade se wo mbe mu wanya basisi a yade bi tise stroke gonorrhea anaba ma waye mre e wampamu low sperm count wo mo wano aduro tatahwe ene je sam ne se saba ne sunsumu nsam a wo mo tene te se ye sunsumu aware anasa yare bi ne yade amawo pampabone anabo ana wanya abai amane court case wo betu charge osisi a enam omadwuma panti ni pampempem ena be fo kofie ekoye sunsumu nyuma edemom samosini ene enzimani akabom dia sunsumu niama asie betu obi age wukunu anasa woyere awaresem adwumasem akwantuom nsem ni nyina ayasumasem fa bedan odia sampa spiritual and herbal center obehu yan
New Koforidua ejoso ne konongo infinfin aye Ashanti region. Ehon ma number aye didi juma no aye 054 330 49 4976 and I say 020 134 0421 054 330 4976 and I say 020 134 0421.
Odia Sampa Spiritual and Herbal Center. Ye be diwa sama ma.